Well, hello everyone, this is Chris DiFurio with Keys to the Shop. Welcome to another episode of Shift Break. Today's episode is brought to you by the amazing La Marzocco, who's been making espresso machines by hand in Florence since 1927, and that is an extremely long time to be making espresso machines. And La Marzocco knows that the espresso machine is the heart of your operation, and they take their responsibility to equip you for success very seriously. A great testimony to that fact is the KB90 espresso machine, which has the straight-in locking portafilters for ergonomics, the built-in scales for accuracy of your extraction. It's got auto flush in the group heads to help you keep things clean and the line moving. There's a lot to love about that machine, but there's also tons of other machines that they have built specifically for the variety of needs specialty coffee retailers have in their shops. So La Marzocco is available to help you get the right equipment for your shop. All you need to do is email them info@lamarzocco.usa.com and they will help you out. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or start off with the best, I definitely recommend you use a La Marzocco. Again, email them info@lamarzocco.usa.com and check out their website, lamarzocco.usa.com. This episode is also brought to you by Espressly, who creates custom branded mobile apps for your cafe, so your customers get the benefit and the convenience of mobile ordering, all with the aesthetics and experience they get when they're in your cafe. This is what really drives Espressly, is creating great customized solutions for people who care about people, who serve people through coffee. And this is a no-risk model with Espressly. There's no setup or development fees. You get a drive-through payment scanner, receipt and label printing capabilities. All of the data is stored in the app, and it integrates with some of the world's best payment processing systems, including Square. So there's a lot to love here. I would really encourage you to check them out and get signed up today for your custom branded mobile app with Espressly. Check them out over at espressly.co. That's espressly.co. Okay, everybody. Well, today I wanted to talk to you about something very, very specific. You know, some of the episodes on the show can be very specific. You know, we can get into that territory where we talk about leadership and management and theories of, supply chains. And, we get granular here on the show every now and again, and we get really specific, like that episode we did about refrigerator and ice machine and freezer maintenance. Very specific episode. Hopefully you've listened to that. There are some pretty great gems in that episode if you're wanting your refrigeration to last. I'll link to that in the show notes. But I wanted to talk today about your bathroom. When was the last time you looked at your bathroom? I'm not talking about the one in your house. I'm talking about the one in your cafe. Most baristas and owners see the bathroom, but do you really see the bathroom? Do you experience the bathroom? Do you just shut it out of your mind because the horrors of the bathroom are too much to face and you've got other things to do? For a lot of us, sadly, the answer is yes, that we are guilty of letting our bathrooms fall into disarray because, let's face it, we are there and then we're gone. We're not living in the space, so to speak, but we're there briefly. We got to get back to our shift. We're on our way between meetings. We see it. We make a note to ourselves, maybe, that, oh, that's interesting. This looks a little wobbly, or that looks a little dirty, or, geez, that looks a little dusty, or why is the toilet bowl like rocking back and forth like it's going to fall off of its bolts, And we say, well, we got to do something about that. But then life happens and we don't do anything about it. And eventually, customer falls on their butt, literally, or, something insane happens. And we have to, and we are forced to deal with it. And I'm just want to ask the question, what is it about coffee shop bathrooms that causes us to go full Bermuda Triangle? Like all of our critique and energy seems to go missing once we get in there. And we allow those spaces to just fall into disarray. I think this is a really big issue. And I think it's a big issue because people generally already feel a little cagey around coffee shops. They already feel a little self-conscious. And if they're going to use a bathroom in a public space, like a specialty coffee shop, okay, a place that we are broadcasting is special, right? They are extending a certain degree of trust and vulnerability with us. And then when they enter the war zone of our bathrooms, they feel as though they've reached some level of the true nature of this coffee bar, as though the finely crafted coffees and maybe the shiny bar top and everything else is just a ruse. It's just an aesthetic to cover up for what is at the heart a stinky, dirty, dark, dysfunctional mess. And that might be actually true in terms of our operations as well. But, our bathrooms say a lot about us as a business. And if you wanted a quick win for hospitality and something that you can really use as a cornerstone habit that teaches excellence in all things to, sort of make as a campaign for your staff and yourself, I would plead with you to really consider the bathroom. If you can spend some money to revamp that space, to make it well lit, functional, very clean, comfortable, put changing tables in there for Pete's sake. I mean, I can't even understand in these places that foster community. We talked about this with our guest, Dr. Waxman, in this latest episode. But you've got all kinds of people bringing kids in, and kids don't care if they're in a coffee shop. They got diapers, And so many times people are changing babies on the floor of a coffee shop bathroom. These are the little touches that we can do in these spaces where people are their most vulnerable that can be the most impactful. So this shift break really is about the place where some of us do take our shift break, and it's important because, again, we all understand we tend to overlook the bathroom, and it's functionally, fine as long as things are flushing. We don't care. But the aesthetics, the feel, the hospitality that we say we're about needs to extend to that, and it should be a focus. A really wonderful bathroom experience in a coffee bar, where it feels just great and well cared for, it brings a sense of confidence to you as a consumer that sometimes hospitality at the counter can't even do, because it shows that you're paying attention to seemingly little things. Most of the time, things like the condiment bar and the bathroom are things that we only get to attend to because customers draw our attention to it. If we're honest, we could spend the entire day forgetting that there ever was a bathroom until a customer says you're out of paper towels or you're out of toilet paper or the toilet's clogged. And we're like, that's right, we've got a bathroom. And then, we just deal with it. We go back to forgetting about it. So it's time for us to take the bathroom and put it a little bit more towards center stage in terms of our focus and revitalize that space. You should be cleaning your bathroom and stocking it at least twice a shift. A bathroom in a coffee bar has no excuse for being a disaster. We just need to schedule it. We need to improve the expectations. We need to equip people with very clear expectations. We need to set an example. And once we do this, I think, just imagine if every coffee bar out there just improved their bathrooms a small percentage over time, that percentage grows and you get a 100% better bathroom experience. Customers feel delighted that, wow, this is better than my bathroom at home, and they just are endeared to your coffee shop all the more. So, I wanted to talk to you about that a little bit. Let's get those bathrooms cleaned. Let's get them focused on, and let's truly make our specialty coffee experience special all the way through. So, thank you very much. I hope that this was helpful to you, and I will see you here next week on another edition of Shift Break. From keys to the shop.